so much
Thank
for
you.
inspiring us. May I ask a question, how many people here have immigrated to Canada? Wow. Well, I'm one of them. 4 years ago, I landed in Toronto, and that's the first picture you can see at the left. And with my family, we were homeless, right? Because we arrived, we knew no one, nobody hugged us at the airport. And yeah, I know. So thank you for caring. So the first one is that, yeah, we arrived, we are a bit lost. We are very lost actually because we left everything home and we come and we landed here with nobody coming to welcome us. So the second picture is 2019, just 1 year after. So why 1 year? Because I took 1 year to go to all sessions where they are talking about investment and real estate. So I educated myself and my family, my wife. So my wonderful wife is here, Mary. And so I thank you for the apparently 28 years together. Yeah. So thank you for being my support and partner in life. So yeah, so in 2019, we started buying properties and we bought 3 properties, a duplex, a fourplex, a triplex. And when the bank says no, we pay cash because we know that we do not want to work 9 to 5. I mean, what's the point for us to immigrate to Canada, leaving a big job, big pay, and then coming back here and getting less? No, not at all. And then quality of life, we do not want to work for other people anymore because I've been self-employed for 25 years, heading over 100 people, and what's the point? So quality of life is very important. So that's why we say, let's buy a property and then let it be as passive as possible and let us rent them. So 2022, fast forward to Nova Scotia. So we landed in Toronto, we stayed here for 4 years, and when the pandemic came, we were quite bored at home and say what to do every day. We are just investing in private lending passively, and then we say, let's do a change. Once it's finished, we go to Nova Scotia, because I've been looking all around, all provinces, except the Northern Territories, which is very cold for me. And then, so we landed in Nova Scotia, and this is what we bought. We bought this property, which is the Jedor Lodge, which is 10 cabins with a lodge, and then we specialize in short-term rental. But the top is that the 2019, the picture you saw, this is the house we sold, which was, we were living on the main floor and renting the top on Airbnb. So we saw that, and this is the difference of life. And we bought more, this year we did 22 doors, right? This is where we come from, East Coast of Africa. So I speak French. French is my second language, English third. The first language is Creole, which is the dialect and the mixed dialect. So this is why I can also speak Hindi to her, right? Namaste, can I say hello? So this is my house, the house we left. It's a 6,000 square foot on the ocean, and this is the view you see. What happened during COVID is many people don't say horror stories, right? This one is, so we didn't sleep for 1 month. Because during COVID, the police, everyone say, no one go out. So during the month where no one go out, it has been completely vandalized. Nothing left. Just the concrete, everything was gone, right? And we are in Toronto, well, Niagara Falls, how can we go there, right? So this is the project we are doing right now. Because it happened, we say what to do with it, just move forward. We are getting other people doing a development on the land for 7 units. This is architecture, so I graduated in France as an architect, and I specialize in all these, like office building, commercial building, and resorts, like hotels. So I've been not only designing, but I've been developing them. So that means my mind is not only a designer, but I look at the financial part mostly, because I have to take it from my pocket to pay, or I take it from other people's to pay, so I'm responsible on the financing part. These are the buildings I've been building myself. So the left one is an office building, the right one is a condominium, the first condominium in the island. And below you see the project I'm showing, and then it's under construction. Now it's finished, but phase 1. This is the vision we have. And the drawing is the vision that is in our mind. We draw it, we present, and then we build. So then we managed to get the politicians to come because it's the biggest project in the island. I forgot to tell you, my island was 60 kilometers by 45. Huge, right? 60 kilometers by 45. Try to drive it. 1 hour is done, right? So, but we have 1.2 million people. And these are awards I've been getting around the world. I started a bit early, 9 years old, by UNESCO for collecting stamps, right? Believe it or not, right? And these are international exposure, hundreds of them, also on the national TV, or TVs, because I've been traveling a lot. And yeah, so this is about why I am in the book, because I wanted to get exposure. I'm nobody in Canada, no one know me. Right? Any didn't know me before I write something, right?
But now I do.
Now you know, right? Thank you to Randy and all the team. And so we went to many international property shows. In fact, we don't go there. This is our booth, left and right. Left is in Beijing, the right one is in South Africa. So we travel the world because we are doing international real estate. And then speakers in many shows and bank financing and ministers. So we get to meet all these people to make things move. And I'm an international coach, but in over 20 countries, we've done training, not as many as you, but at our scope. So yeah, not only on architecture or property development, but we do motivation and self-development also. Yeah, so why Nova Scotia? Look at everyday, this is everyday picture. This is what you see, what we see when we wake up. This is in front of me. And the reality is we are looking for a blue ocean strategy. If you don't know, just Google it. Blue ocean strategy is against red ocean. That means that in a competitive market, you can't grow. Like I was in Niagara Falls, I was stuck because you can't grow more because it's so expensive. But I sell one property, I buy 22. That makes the difference because I would say that I'm lucky, don't have many competitors there. I'm already building up to be the king there because we take the market. So then also about double and triple your investment, right? Because if I will show you later, just now. Okay, short-term rental. The first property on top, you see, we negotiate always. It's sold 800, and we negotiate 710. We do some job, and it's now worth at least double. We get the counselor to visit us, creating relationship. We purchased the land at the back just 1 week after. We knew it was going to be for sale, but we didn't expect it to come on the market 1 week after, and we had to take it. If not, the competition will take it, right? So we cannot let that go. And then the tiny purchase, so that's an idea. And you see, the tiny home is the new development we are doing. That means we are giving short-term rental. It's like a glamping resort. And you see left and right, like on top is my daughter, my wife, and below is my other daughter. So I try to bring my family, my daughters, which is my why, in the business, right? So that they can also develop it. And you see the tiny home, we purchase it on the left and we bring it on our site, on the water. We are only buying waterfront, nothing less. That means if you try to go to Muskoka here and try to buy something, it's not easy, right? So here we purchase another short-term rental. The house has beautiful view on the water, and we do a subdivision at the back. We create a value. So the house negotiated, and then we added 80K value on the land itself. And then Toronto, zero cash flow. If you buy I don't know, with 360, what can you get here? One bedroom, very difficult. I bought one about 700, one bedroom, and we can just rent it for 2008, 2004. Here, I'm already getting 2008 for this house, plus there's how you call it, in-law suite, so we can rent that too. So basically, we are already doing 1% rule. If you don't know what is 1% rule, is 1 month of income is equal to the value of the property times 100, right? 360, you should get 36,000 per year, per month. No, 3,600, you should buy something which is worth 360K. I'm very bad at mathematics, sorry. So this is another purchase we did. Look at the view. And I told to my daughter, if you don't buy it, I found the property. If you don't buy it, I'll buy it myself. If you don't have money, I'll lend you the money. Because I want you to buy the first property. So she listened to me. I present her to the bank. The bank say, okay, we'll give you the loan, the facility. So she is now the owner, and she's doing well, right? Look at the figures. With 209,000, what can you buy here? And can you rent it at 2,200? Right? So it's 3 times what you can invest in Toronto. So the game is leverage. We did another one. This one is a repeat, like a duplex, one on top, one on the below. This is the view. And if we make it normal rental, we make 52,000 per year. But if we do it in short-term rental, I mean normal rental is 52, short-term rental can double up. That's the reality, right? Even at 50% occupancy. Build to rent is a new terminology here. Build to rent is that we buy, we build, and we rent. But we rent not to normal rental, but to short-term rental, so as to double up the value. So that's what we are doing at the back. We are subdividing the land into 2. Phase 1, 10 units. Phase 2, 2 units. And remember, the existing project has already 10 cabins. So we just triple up, right? And this is the type of houses or tiny homes we are putting forward, plus other things that is coming up. So presently, we are looking for other land for development. And yeah, this is the logo we are putting forward, like J'adore. J'adore is French, but at the same time, it's love it. I love it, right? So it's escape you deserve. That means we were joking with Annie and say, oh, why don't you do a retreat? We're in Nova Scotia. You're most welcome, right? Thank you. And so passive joint venture partner. The investor can get holidays, free holidays, and then we'll be under J'adore management, which is my wife. All the bookings, if you want to book, is with her. I don't know what is booking, how to do that. And cash flow, split profit with the investors. Exit strategy could be 5 years, and reinvest the money. Now, if we look at this business case itself, at $175 per night or $250 per night, we are getting about 44 to 63,000. If we buy the property only at 100, 150, in 3 years, 2 years, you're paid already. You get your cash flow, right? So that's how my mind works. And tonight I have a bigger meeting with some investors to do. We are trying, that's my idea, to take the Atlantic. That means we are in Nova Scotia this year, 22 doors, just this year. We are going to, I want to go to New Brunswick, PEI, and Newfoundland, because it's 3 hours, 4 hours drive for me. I drove from here to Windsor to see if there's opportunity. I can do that there, right? So with other partners, financial partner, we can grow bigger. Help to the community. This is what we did before in Africa. We've been helping a lot. And here, what we did happen is that we got the Hurricane Fiona. You heard about that? It was devastating, but luckily we were safe. After 2 days, we got power back, but still 400,000 didn't have electricity. So we invited all of them, but we got from the local community, a lot of people were coming to get a shower, collecting water for drinking for a week or two, right? And what we are doing also, apart from that, we are thinking that because we have so many housing units, that it's impossible to have 100% occupancy. Now we are thinking to put it forward that all the refugees that is coming to Nova Scotia, we can give them 1 week for free. Is it not great? So if you, like me, when I came to Toronto, no one gave it for free. I was paying a high Airbnb cost. Why not give for free? 1 week is still so for the people to come, to learn in the country and adapt and then find their own way. So that's what our board of directors, which is our family, put the idea forward, and that's what we are doing in the next year. Yeah. That's it for now.
Thanks
Thanks so much for your time, and I really appreciate being with you.